Well, good morning, everyone. Hope y'all doing fine. Today is Wednesday. Mariah will be babysitting Gideon. She's been, her diverticulitis, I think, has been acting up pretty bad. So, she may be going to doctor. I don't know. I don't know what's going to go on right now. She might need to go to doctor. She hasn't let me know. If y'all ever had diverticulitis, apparently it's very, very painful. She has had an operation, had 13 inches of her colon taken out, but they couldn't get it all because the doctor told me it's too close to the pancreas, and I don't know what all that entails. Anyway, so James is on his way over. And I don't know what's going on yet. We'll just have to wait and see. But I will show you all what's going on in the garden. Last night I picked about 3 pounds of new squash out of the garden. And the squash, because of the extreme heat, and we're supposed to get 96 today. So when they say 96, it's probably going to hit 100. The plants aren't doing well. I have some in the greenhouse that I want to keep for this winter. There's some young plants, and then I got some right over there. I say this winter, but it's not. It's so they'll last through the fall. We usually don't get a freeze around here. We stay in the 30s for a long time. So those tomatoes may live a long time before we get a freeze. The biggest thing around here for us is the frost starts coming about October the 20th. But as long as those tomatoes are in that greenhouse, we ought to be okay. These right here is the squash. These zucchini, which do we have a bug on here? What is that? What that is? Oh, it's just nothing. Anyways, we got a new zucchini coming there. Got a pollinator. Let's see here. This is the male flower. And this is the male flower. We don't need those. We're going to pluck them. And this is the male flower. We got plenty of male flowers, so we're going to pluck them. And you see here, I got a new zucchini plant coming up there. And the way that happened is I plant more zucchinis and squash under these plants. It really helps them to take the heat. Right there's some radishes I planted. And I started some cucumbers down there. And here we got some broccoli coming up. And let's see. What's this? Mustard greens. Kale. And those little bitty things there is carrots. These right here are sugar peas. And I really expected they would germinate a lot better than they did. But you can see only about half of them germinated. Of course, it could have been some old seeds because I've been planting a bunch of old seeds, trying to get rid of them. Mariah and Matthew got their cars parked under the carport that finally got up. And you can see it's the other layment needs trimmed. And I still got to put siding on it. But that's okay. We don't want to get all of our work done, do we? We have to get the walk behind on the trailer because we're going to Knoxville today. And we've got to mow a couple of places where I can't get in with the right. So we got to take the walk behind. So I guess James will be here any minute. And then we'll take off. Oh, and Brian Lose, you said about 4 of your trailers need work. Well, my trailers all work, but the tires are bad because they've been setting for so many years. The one that I loaned out to the boys the other day, 2 of the tires were so dry rotted, they flattened. So, you know, I got to get rid of some of these trailers because they're just sitting around doing nothing. But it's been too hot to do anything. I'd like to get a lot more done, but it's just so hot. Well, we're done with that one. This is the railroad and it's commercial property. And commercial properties can be fickle. They can be, well, there's a good and bad thing about having commercial properties. A lot of them don't pay good enough to make it worth your while. But I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. And my 4 will actually sustain me for one whole day. And so my commercial properties, especially if you're solo, you can actually make enough off of my 4, well, maybe to do you a whole week, depending on how much you have to make. Anyhow, so the good thing about commercial properties, the pro is there's always something to do. And even if you don't mow, the grass is dead, if nothing else, it at least needs somebody to clean up the trash and to keep it clean. And a lot of times they got some kind of little extra work for you. So, you know, commercial properties can be a good thing. I still don't like housing developments. I definitely stay away from them. Anyhow, we're on our way to the next one. It's another commercial property. It's a very quick mow, about 10-15 minutes. And then on to our other one, it's about 30 minutes. And we'll be done in Knoxville. We only have 3 to do in Knoxville 1 week, but on the way to Knoxville, I've got 3 to do. So it kind of makes it worth coming to Knoxville for that. You got anything you want to say?
I hope you fix that little weed eater. That big hog is hard on my wrist. I'm glad we didn't.
This came off the little weed eater.
I'd hate to have to do a lot of weed eating with that big old weed eater.
The 70 broke the other day, or last week. And I actually had to use that one when me and Mariah went out to where. Fortunately, there's not a lot of weed eating because most of the grass is pretty dead. Especially if you ever notice around where there's cement, that cement gets hot and it kills all that grass. So you don't have much anyhow. Yeah, hopefully we'll have it fixed by next week when all the rain's supposed to come.
I don't want to be eating driveways with that thing.
That used to be the only one I used. But, you know, I got spoiled with that 70.
It's so light.
Yeah. All right. Maybe we'll fix it. Maybe we won't. Because we got to do the creek next week.
Oh.
Well, me and James here at our next yards, these are 2 weekers, and they're quite high. Not bad at all. But we're going to record them mowing this, see how it cleans up. The grass is very high. I'm very shocked. It's very high. How high you say that grass is? 12 to 18 inches? Look at that. Wow, I'm really surprised. But we're going to record this and y'all can see how James stripes it. You notice how dull it is on the top. See how green it is down here? See how green it is here?
Yeah.
In this ditch? Look on top of that hill. Can you see the difference in the color? It shows up real good in the camera. Come here and look at this.
That's it.
Yeah, come here and look at this.
So you can see down there around that pad too, around there.
Look here.
House. Oh yeah.
You can see the green right around the shady areas and the ditch line.
It's where the water comes.
But look how
rolls off of that.
Look how hazy it is up there. That's just like that everywhere.
Hillside. Our neighbor looks mowed.
Yeah, they do mow theirs.
No,
Okay.
That neighbor. Are we supposed to be mowing him?
Yeah, it probably ain't been mowed. No, it ain't been mowed. Look at the front. Anyways, me and James fixing to do our last 2 yards, and it is 150 degrees. Right?
Yeah, I believe.
Okay, it is 95 degrees according to my phone. My truck says 93, but the phone says 95. And I trust the phone more than my truck. Anyways, and it's 2:51, and we're done for today. We have done Knoxville, and we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So we've only done 8 today. But that's okay. Should I chance being able to turn up there? I don't know. I think I'm going back into here. So we're done for today. This yard, I actually mowed that front yard 4 times. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I couldn't get that stuff to cut.
No, the back doesn't.
It's like
it cut very well either.
It's like leather. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like dry straw standing up. And my blades are meant to cut grass, not straw. Dry straw. So that's okay. Supposed to get 5 days of rain next week. So it'll green up and tender up. But it looked really high before we started, so at least it looks better, I think, anyhow.
It does look better.
But we're going to end it for today. And, oh, by the way, you know where I sprayed all that around there real good?
Yeah.
You ever watch Ray's lawn care? He's a lawn care guy. He's kind of out there. He gets a lot of views because he's kind of out there.
What do you mean, like in the boonies or like?
No, he's very vocal. He's got a lot to complain about. He complains a lot. No offense, Ray, if you watch this. No offense. Okay? No offense. Anyways, I remember one of his episodes I was watching, and he likes to spray. And he made a comment one day, they call me Spray Ray. That reminded me of that. Anyways, so Spray Ray and all you other guys, see you later.